Humanitarian impacts of living in a broken world. This year's Aurora Prize ceremony summed up with the traditional Aurora dialogues aimed at identifying ideas capable of delivering positive change in the modern world of uncertainty and ongoing humanitarian crises. The event took place at Ca' Foscari University, located in the very heart of the Venetian lagoon. A special emphasis was put on the coverage of humanitarian challenges and the ever-changing field of journalism.
We have trouble in my profession focusing adequately on the future. I've spent almost all of my career covering conflicts, civil wars, Lebanon, Iraq, Afghanistan. I was in Kyiv last weekend. So I'm doing these immediate crisis, conflict, coverage episodes, but I'm not spending my time thinking about the long-term issues that vex my children and my grandchildren.
We see our societies today are so divided, and mostly because, and often because, people are being fed a diet of lies that makes them then act in ways that are harmful to other human beings. So we're definitely not doing enough, and we have to constantly look for ways to increase the power and the influence and the reach of those who are doing good.
Each and every year, attention, not only by the media, but the political establishment, goes to one or two, the main emergency, for different reasons, the ones that make headlines.
Referring to some of the most pressing humanitarian emergencies across the world, speakers stressed the importance of keeping up the same level of engagement and response to all crises.
What we call on the international community is that they are all focused on Ukraine, which is a huge emergency, the fast evolving emergency since World War II. But let's not forget, and we have come out with a document, 12 of the most underfunded operations of UNHCR around the world, where the crises are hitting very badly on internally displaced persons and refugees.
Public solidarity around political leaders, social justice and democracy were mentioned as some of the key instruments to tackle current humanitarian disasters and prevent new ones.
Today we tend to neglect one important factor, which is social justice. Why is it that some countries suffer from these disasters more? When the people genuinely love their country and their leaders, be sure that the policies will improve in that country. I was recently visiting Uruguay, and I was amazed that a country which is not resource-rich has managed to be so progressive. I asked them, do you have oil? Do you have minerals? What resources do you have? They didn't have any of those. What they did have was democracy.
The final session of the Aurora Prize ceremony ended on a hopeful note for a better future that can be achieved by the joint efforts of those who offer a second chance at life in the most desperate times.